Well, they don't call them the faithful for nothing, Brock. Fans numbering 70,000 strong have made the trek to Santa Clara, and they're ready to cheer on their 49ers here at Levi's Stadium. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Green Bay Packers and the San Francisco 49ers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And off we go in Santa Clara. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. He's out in the clear. And this gets close to the red zone. He is inside the 25.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
First down, and they go right back to it. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on first. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Purdy now on 4th down. Escapes the pocket. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. George Kittle, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
Five-yard line.
Ready. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Blue, blaster, six.
Love throwing to start us off. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Yellow, 43, set.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Has his man. It stops. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Sky Moore on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. 49ers to the line. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
At the 21-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. And the Packers are all over it. He goes down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at 3rd and very long. 3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. The Packers take their first time out. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Purdy gonna go on 4th. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on 4th down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on 4th.
Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
And the Packers first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Green Bay.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Ready?
Love out of the shotgun. He brings it in. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Set. Ready.
To the air with Love. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers take a second quarter lead. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Get set.
Here's Purdy to throw. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. Gets up the edge to the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. We've set it down from 37.
First down.
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi Stadium in just a moment. Purdy on the play action. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Toward Kittle, but it's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Packers get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
2nd and 10, Love trying again. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Let's go. 30 ultra. Black ultra. Set, cut.
Love now. Pass brought in by Watson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the 1st.
First down. A gain of 18.
Ready.
First down,
32.
Packers.
Set.
Stick it in the air. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
45. White. Ready.
Love to throw again. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll go down here at the 16. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Here we go. Black 40. Set, go.
And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete. incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
A 33-yard attempt.
McManus sends it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Moore with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Sky Moore on the return. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Get set, get set. Up.
Pretty throwing here on first. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Edger and Cooper there to make the stop.
Brings up second and 7 at the 20.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield strike.
It's a gain of
Give him 25 on that play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
first down.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. The final throw before the break. A massive shot towards the end zone. His lofty little throw is going to wind up incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready. 60 ready. Put.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
At the 29-yard line.
Yellow. 22. Shot. 17. Ready.
Love now to throw. Short pass brought in. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Set. Set.
On the sneak, it's long. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Set. Hut. 52 blue. Hut. Hut.
Love now on first and 10. Kraft has it. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know I love the language of football. Just the terminology that comes with it. It's a whole new language out there. But in many playbooks, Kate, that's called cross-country. Speaks for itself. You got to run from one spot all the way across the field. Those two did it very well.
Finds his man. It's Kraft. It's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers grow the lead coming out of halftime.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with the route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers take a 3-possession lead.
49ers 7. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
It's set.
Purdy throwing here. Dumped off to his running back. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down. First and 10 at the 45.
Off the play fake, Purdy. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 50-yard line.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the 49ers the first. Again, it's Brock Purdy. On the move, headed right. That's going to be caught by his back, McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the gun, McCaffrey. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Offense in a hurry up here.
13 more yards. That's another 49er first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
From the gun is Purdy.
At the 14-yard line.
Escapes out to the left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, Purdy. That one connects. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. George Kittle, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
14. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Blue. Go. Blaster. 6. Cut.
To the air with Love. And he put everything he's got behind it. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked by Marquise Siegel.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Yellow. 18. What's up?
Play action now. Purdy. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That's complete inside the 35. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
It's a gain of 77 yards.
Offense up to the line fast.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
McCaffrey trying to punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And now for the point after. And crucially, to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th. Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. His return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Packers getting set here. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the 4th quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Ready. Ready.
Play action. Love. Flushed out of the pocket. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Packers holding on to a field goal lead. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Here we go. Set. 6, 7.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Come on, set. Black 40. Blue striker. Hut.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
Man-to-man coverage, it does not have to last forever. It just needs to last long enough for one of those rushers to reach the quarterback. Cover guys did their jobs, and so did he in dropping the quarterback.
52 blue, black shot. Ready.
He'll throw it. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Down. 50, green. Hey, go steal. White. Hut.
He's back to throw. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
18, what's up?
Let's get it out of that zone.
Keep them chains moving, oh. They can't stop us. Keep the ball moving, keep the ball moving. Jump offside.
Run it in for a touchdown.
Stop.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's second down. The Packers take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back to McCaffrey on second down. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with first and goal. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. First and goal. McCaffrey, and he will score and give them the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now.
Packers 24. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Let's go now. Yellow, 22. Red, cycle. Ready?
Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Packers side of the field. Give him a few yards on that run. It's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Run around, set.
Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Second down now, they need 7.
Get set, get set. Up.
Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And they find them after just a yard, and it's third down.
Benjamin Cooper on the stop. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
So the 49ers earn the win in this one. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kate, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.